Seems like whatever Theo had done with sticking his longsword inside of the green eye, basically destroyed that podium.
I thought it was a perfect time for you to say ladies, Theo.
Ladies.
There you go.
All right.
So we're going to take a rest. I'm going to identify this thing.
Well, are you guys prepared to take a rest? Long rest? Short rest?
Well, you guys just had one long
Well, I
rest.
think we'll
Just stay here.
Oh, we just had a long rest, right?
Yeah, last session, yeah, because you did some encounter rolls to make sure you didn't have any encounters. And you didn't. So you can only benefit pretty much one time from a long rest anyway.
So I think we need to carry on. We need to go back to the south and check everything else out. I mean, our goal was to take a look at this place and see what.
But we still have a northern passage to go, the one with all the skulls and bones and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You might
Let's
be
do
up
it.
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move Sasha's character. She'll lead the way.
Maritzi! Thank you very much for the follow, Maritzi. Appreciate it.
Well, so we're going to take at least a short rest?
You're just really crazy about taking rests, aren't you?
Well, I figured everyone got hurt on that thing, I think.
Mhm. Yeah, we
So
did.
Yeah.
you can use some healing surges and get that extra 1d6 for my Song of Healing.
Oh, I can't heal anymore. I used all mine during that long rest.
Well,
Or
how you
less
feeling?
time.
Well,
I'm all right. I mean,
if you get half back during a long rest.
okay, so all right, got it.
So you should have one.
Huh? Yeah, I'll have one. Man,
Oh,
that's
so
good.
do I have my spell points back?
No,
Uh,
just healing surges half of
no.
those.
Just half. Well,
Okay.
after a long rest, yes, after a long rest, you would get your spell points, your hit points. You would get half of your healing hit dice back. Yeah.
Sorry about that. She had to get some water. So, what are we doing?
Well, you were just attacked by a rabid aardvark.
Figures.
It was crazy.
Well, sweet. So we all have at least one healing surge.
Yeah, I still have two of mine.
Thanks for the
So
follow,
we're
Maritzi.
all
Appreciate it.
slowed down. Our brains aren't working, Sasha. So, but the thought is, we're gonna take a short rest here, so he can play his music and we can get back some health. Or what do you think? Is that a good move?
Yeah, I'm thinking that'd probably be a good idea.
All right, let's do it. Let's take that 1 hour rest and see what we can do.
All right, Don, give me a
Does
D20.
someone want to stay up for?
See if you have any random
right.
encounters. Close, but no cigar.
Oof.
All right, so you guys can
Roll
spend the
off.
rest of your the rest of your hit die heals. The way that I do encounters are basically if it's like during the day, it's usually like a 19 or 20, or if you're in some kind of cave or dungeon, that's like 17, 18, 19, 20, or if it's night, it's like 16 to 20. So
You guys get an extra 6 hit points off of my Hootis.
very nice.
Did you just say your cootis?
My Hootis.
Got it.
You guys want to head? Sounds like you guys want to head back up to that other chamber that was going north, where you saw a bunch of piles of bones, right? I think that's what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were all
absolutely.
like, no, we ain't going that way.
What I can do is I can take
Us-
everybody's tokens, if you'd like, and I can move everybody's tokens for them, and then I'll move
Sounds
everybody.
good to me.
Oh, they're
out.
all getting under my lard.
Donk is now carrying us all.
There you go.
go, losers!
All right, there we go. You guys are all back out.
Oh, you don't want to know where
The other
Sasha's
entrance.
been squirting out of.
Yeah, there's that
was
chamber to the
wrong on
north.
so many levels.
Definitely see piles of skeleton bones, and looks like a couple skeletal corpses also. You don't see anything, no flesh or nothing like that.
Hey, here's a pile of urine. Oh wait, never mind. we'll continue.
Hopefully,
on.
Smells like
by
dog.
destroying that pillar, we destroyed all the necromancy in this place.
Oh, you think that's it?
Or made them all come out.
That is such a positive outlook. I would say no.
Well, I am a bard. I have to be positive.
All right, let's go. Keep going.
You could be a bard that plays the blues.
I do enjoy the blues.
All
All
right.
right, I'm going to move forward into this room, just at the edge here. Oh,
Okay.
not good.
So you can see as you enter this massive chamber, you know, it's 30 feet by 30 feet basically, and motionless humanoid figures are dressing this entire chamber basically. Dirty clothes, scraps of armor, you know, propped against the wall and shackles. I mean, there's all kinds of, you know, piles of bones, you know, whole corpses, skulls, you know, arm bones. I mean, it's you know, some are a little more basically larger than human, but for the most part, you would probably tell that mostly human. Couple skulls that are smaller, probably something like a gnome or halfling. A couple larger, probably something like maybe you could definitely tell that they're dragonborn, but for the most part, mostly humans.
So it looks to me like this is a feeding room. Something's eating things and regurgitating the
Last one ended
bones.
up.
I say we get out of here before they come to life.
Oh, you think they're going to come to life?
Oh, the
that-
other ones have.
There could be treasure in here.
Okay, you go look for treasure.
I'll hide behind this rock. Let's start walking forward a little bit.
With that short, what was that wand?
You were able to determine that it's magical. You're still gonna have to find out what it does. You're gonna have to pay someone to cast identify on it for you. But you definitely know it's
I'm on a
magical.
beach.
It definitely has a magical property to it. It definitely has a
I'll
magical
just try to
property
use it,
to
see
it.
what happens.
Let's see.
What happens if it's a wand of fireballs?
Let me read this real quick. You know, and the great thing about Fantasy Grounds, if I can't do this in Roll20 obviously, but if you guys find, like, I'll bring up a loot parcel of the room, boom. You know, you guys can.
Just for a moment.
All right, no problem, Kel. You can see everything that's in the loot parcel, long sword or 6 short swords or whatever. And if you identify it, I'll highlight which ones are magical. And then you don't know what the magical properties are until you identify it. And then when you identify it, then I unlock the properties to the weapon, for the weapon to you, and then it updates your character sheet and stuff. But it's pretty cool. Fantasy Grounds it's on top of things now. I'm digging it.
Well, now I know what my next spell needs to be.
Let's see. I need to look at one thing real quick.
What did you say, Theo?
I said at least now I know what my next spell I need to get is.
What?
Identify?
Yep.
You should always have an identify and a detect magic. Something to do that. So does anybody else notice all those gold skulls against the wall?
Those are
That's
You'll
shackles.
notice them.
Yeah, those are
really
it's like
awesome.
Nice.
they're sitting against the wall basically,
Pinky.
and their arms are basically in front of it, in front of them, outstretched, basically anchored down into the ground, basically. And then around their waist, you can see that there's another anchor another chain that's going around their waist that's connected to the wall.
Well, you let me know when you're ready, Dave, because I think I'm ready to make a move on one of these skeletons.
Okay, hold on one second.
Not gonna make them dance.
Dance, skeleton, dance.
That's
Yeah.
my minion.
Them
Yeah,
bones, them bones, them
Yeah, you don't-
bones.
You don't know if there's any kind of activation word or whatnot to this wand, so I mean you kind of do this a couple times to it, Theo. I'll even give you this instead of letting you do it in combat and then finding nothing happens. You do Alakazam, Hocus Pocus, and nothing happens when, with the wand. You're going to have to, get it identified and get the command word for that thing identified.
Note to self:
damn
Alakazam is
it.
not the command word.
All right, so, yeah. All right, so you walk in. You guys are going to be checking skeletons, I guess, or checking the piles of bones.
I'm just gonna.
Looting the room.
Kelkazim is checking piles
I'm
of
staying in
bones.
the doorway.
Okay.
Everybody
So-
went at the exact same time.
Yeah, so
I'm just crunching over everything, Dave.
all right. So as soon as everybody hold your tokens and whatnot, everybody hand up, stop. So as you got Donk just barreling right in, crunching over all these bones. Kelkazim's down on on a knee, looking through a pile. You've got all of a sudden 5 skeletons rise. 5 of the not from the piles, but 5 skeletons rise up. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Told you.
Who'd have thought that skeletons would be here in a necromancy den with all these skeletons?
Yeah, you could have avoided it, but hey, it's more XP for you. That's the way I see it.
But you don't give out XP.
Well,
No!
I was fixing to say, well, really, no, you don't, because we're going by the milestones anyways. So.
Where's my initiative?
I mean, the worst thing of all would be if we just didn't do it, and then we leave here, then we're like, we're done with this dungeon, and then we leave, and we go back to town, and then we realize later when you buy the book to 4 years from now, you realize that you missed where all the dragon's lair was.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
We missed out on a +5 Vorpal sword.
Well, no, what you missed out was a globe, but with the destruction of the eye destroyed the globe.
Globe of green glow.
No,
Very, very good to have.
Okay, there's 4 skeletons, 1 in each corner of the room. Basically, is where these things. That's where they pretty much are. Here, I'll ping.
Hey, remind me, after this I'm going to make a helmet made of watermelon. I don't know how much armor
Are
class
ya?
that adds, but...
Donk, or is that you?
No, my donk. Yeah, me, because I'm an idiot.
There's one. There's one. Here's one back in the corner. And here's the last one here. I could see Pappy doing that with his glasses on. That'd be great.
What the hell? You kids?
What in the
Get off my
dagnabbit?
lawn.
Get off! Are you those boys that have been jacking off in my tool shed? Alright.
Been whacking off of my tool shed.
God damn it, Bobby, I told you, boy. Quit whacking in the tool shed. Alright, so we're got a skeleton
I'll
going
sell
first.
propane and propane accessories.
That's a good one. You do that really well. Lower left is going to run in. If you're traveling across the bones also, it's basically double movement, but the skeletons doesn't seem like they're hampered by any kind of movement loss. Skeleton rushes in and attacks Kelkazim with a short sword.
Come on, Kel.
9 versus AC. That is a miss. Raz, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna aim for
Shit, the
the.
cops. Hide the stuff.
Yeah, sorry, that's me.
You can see this skeleton here and the 2 skeletons against the wall in the very back.
I'm gonna go for the one that just went to Cuffstein.
Okay.
Just attacked him. So I'm gonna take out my crossbow and shoot it. I'm gonna also activate. With a short rest, did I get back any of my? I didn't
No.
get back any spell points or
Only
anything,
long
right?
rest. Only a long
Alright.
rest.
I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna do the hunter's mark. I'm just gonna attack this skeleton.
Okay. We'll say that you already had your crossbow pulled out too. We'll say that everybody had their
Alright.
weapons pulled out. But next time, I'm gonna make you guys pull your weapons out. But I mean, it's part of movement anyway. It's not like it's a big deal. It's just that with the crossbow is a little bit different because of the load that it has on it. So
Hitting the bolt end.
That's what she said.
16 is a hit. 16 is a hit. You hit for a total of 5 damage. And that's piercing damage, so your arrow lodges into the hip bone of this thing.
Alright, and that's it for me. I'm
Alright.
gonna stay where I am.
Alright, skeleton, number 1. Well, skeleton up in the top left-hand corner.
Do they make clicky noises like in the old Sinbad and the Seven Seas?
Oh yeah, of course they do. The bones are knocking against one another, of course.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, a couple of them are cackling. 17 versus armor class on Kel.
That's a hit.
Alright, take a total of 4 piercing damage. Next skeleton, well, they actually had better initiatives than you. Is going to move right here, comes around the corner, sees that the bard is standing there.
Next.
Well,
I have 16. I'm not on the tracker at all.
yeah, next time, let me know and I'll get you on there. All right, so you had a what, a 16?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You can go ahead and go.
On the one in nearest me, I'm going to vicious mockery his ass.
Okay, right here. That's beside Kel. The one that, yeah.
One right
Oh,
here.
yeah. Yep. Gotcha. Let me do a wisdom saving throw really quick. Let's see. Wisdom saving throw. Wow. -1. Horrible bonus. 16 minus 1 is 15, so I'm successful with my saving throw. So nothing happens. Would you like to take any other movement? Take it now.
Going to move back into the hallway.
Alrighty. Skeleton moves up. Attacks Raz. Love how he moves back into the back of the hallway. After he knew that I was going to attack him with the other one. It's kind of funny. Alright, so that is a 12 versus armor class on Raz. I think that's a miss.
Yep, that's a miss.
Alright. Next skeleton.
First time I've been attacked.
Oh, and it won't be the last. Alright, next skeleton has a short bow. And this is the one that's engaged with Donk. It drops its short bow and pulls out its sword and attacks Donk. Now, Donk,
Where did it pull this sword out from?
from a scabbard that's
Nature's
kind
pocket.
of hanging around. It's kind of dangling around his waist. That's a 14 versus armor class, which I think that's probably a miss too, right?
Yeah, that's a miss. Donk's 15.
All right, Sasha, you're up now.
I just laugh at him.
Bone man.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move up here.
All right, so you have a skeleton here. Sasha, you have a skeleton here. And you have a skeleton here in the door.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this one. It's right here.
Okay. No attack of opportunity. She didn't leave the reach of the skeleton. Your
that
attack
was
is
a
an
miss.
8. Yeah, it's definitely a miss. Kel, you're back up. Well, Kel, you're up.
Hold on, I'm
For the
gonna do
first
my
one.
offhand.
Okay. Oh, sorry about that. My bad.
we go.
17's a hit, and you do a total of 6 damage. All right, now Kel, you can go. Sorry about that.
Not a problem. Kel's gonna attack the one that hit him.
All right.
And that's a miss.
That's a miss, yeah.
And I'm gonna action surge.
Wow, I like it. Not scared. That's a
Sorry,
miss as
guys. I'll be
well.
right back.
Looks
All
like
right.
I'm making up for the last couple of good weeks.
You had a lot of good rolls. Donk, what say you?
Oh, I have my maul in my hand. I throw my torch down, and I basically had just dodged this guy's attack. I'm gonna heave this maul and just smash it right down, pulverizing his bones. But before I do that, I'm gonna go rage.
Donk, love meat on the bone!
Yeah, baby. So my guy's raging now, so I guess I get some benefits, and I'll go ahead and roll my maul attack.
Okay.
Oh shit!
I like that. I'm
I rolled a 1.
I'm always a big fan of crit misses. Alright, so Donk, let's see what happens on the wheel of misfortune for you. 'Cause I feel like I'm gonna buy one for you tonight.
Oh snap!
Such a meanie. Alright, so let's see.
That's weird because I got 1s for the attack. I got a 1 on the hit and the critical ad. So I rolled 1s everywhere where there's a roll.
This should be like 3 spins. Smowman21, thanks for the fall, Smowman. Appreciate it. Or go ahead and tell me when to stop rolling, bud.
Now! What did we get? What did we get?
87 to 88. You basically pull a hamstring.
Oh! Donk love ham.
Alright.
So I get hamstring is half movement?
Yes, I believe
Does
it
it drop
is.
to the ground like a soccer player?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like he was literally murdered on the field. Yeah. Okay. 87, 88, you pull a hamstring, you drop your weapon, and your movement is halved until the end of the encounter. So you also drop your weapon. There's no attack of opportunity for picking up a weapon, so there's really no penalty. So you basically drop your weapon. Your movement's halved until the end of the encounter. So you're able to recover. Alright, so that's it for Donk.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to step away for a little bit. My dog just had surgery. My little Shih Tzu, she had emergency surgery yesterday, and we just got her back today, and she's having all kinds of pain issues. I'm gonna have to call the vet.
Okay, do
See
your thing.
what's going on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Do what you need to do.
I'll take your character. I'll do your character.
Do-
First thing Sasha's gonna do is jump in front of Donk.
Do what you need to
the
do.
pain. Take the pain for Donk.
She's gonna run to the bathroom.
That's right. I am so glad
Poor
that was her
Sasha.
dog because I thought her husband had some issues. I didn't want to say anything. kept hearing that whining and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit,
Oh my goodness.
that guy needs some help.
Alright, so Kel, the skeleton that is engaged in you goes on the offensive as it cackles and swings its short sword your direction and misses with a miserable 7 versus AC. Next is Raz.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at this little shit who attacked me.
Okay, go ahead and you'll do your roll with disadvantage, so we'll take the lowest number. Anytime you fire in something basically within 5 feet of you, you always will attack with disadvantage. So usually in other editions, you would take an attack of opportunity for doing that, but in 5e, the penalty is disadvantage. But
And shame.
disadvantage.
Alright, I'm gonna
Oh my god.
I like it.
reroll that one.
I swear to God, if you shot my guy, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
I'm
No,
using
she's
my
a
lucky and
halfling.
rerolling
Yeah.
that.
She's half. Yeah, she's lucky. She's a halfling.
Oh, she gets to use her lucky. Oh, you are so
Nice. 17 still a hit. You do a total of 11 damage. And this thing is in a very bad condition as you like knocked its entire rib cage off and one of the pelvic bones. It's now kind of just really wobbling there in pretty bad shape. Alright, so next up is This skeleton here, it's going to turn and attack Sasha. Of course it's going to attack Sasha because she's not here. So it has a short sword, and it is 16 plus 4, 20. I'm pretty sure that's a hit on Sasha for minimum damage for 3 piercing damage. So I will take 3 off of her token. Ooh, she's got 7 HP left. Next is Theo.
Vicious mockery.
Nope, I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
Nice. 8 versus armor class is a miss.
No, you're not.
Damn it!
This
Just kidding.
this skeleton turns towards Sasha. He can tell that Sasha is in pretty bad shape because she is in a weakened condition, and it is going for this blood. This skeleton senses the blood, and he attacks. That is a 9 versus armor class, which is a miss. Next up is the skeleton that's on Donk. Donk, you're being attacked.
David, did you add the 14 hit points to Sasha? She used a healing surge during our rest.
She should have done that. So, let me see.
So if she didn't do that, she's...
Let's see. How many total hit points does she have? 15. So, say if she was at 15, so she should be at 10 now, and not in a weakened condition. So I know she's got a lot going on over there, her dogs, and it sounds pretty bad. So, all right.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it does. Poor little Shih Tzu. All right, so you're being attacked. Donk, you are missed. Theo. No, actually, yeah, it's a 2 plus is 4, which is a 6. Missing Donk. So Sasha's back up. I'll go ahead and I'll do her attack. Let's see, she'll spin and attack the one that just attacked her, which is the one that's on you. 19 with her bonuses hit. The skeleton goes down dead. She's going to spin with her offhand and assist Kel Kazim, because Kel's kind of having a hard time with this skeleton. She kind of glances over at you, Kel, and winks at you and says, "Mama's gotcha!" as she attacks with her offhand and misses with a 9 versus armor class. Actually, it's a 10. So, all right. So that's it for Sasha. Kel, you're back up. Mama's gotcha!
Come on!
Continue attacking the skeleton that's been attacking him.
Okay. That's a hit. Total 7 damage. I believe
That's
is
just the way you stick these things.
That's
it
the way
is
it's done.
a dead skeleton. Donk, unless you want to do anything else.
Yeah!
Kel?
No, I can't do anything
Right.
else right now.
Donk, I guess
Get out
you
some beef jerky.
pick your weapon up.
I think what I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to limp. I'm going to pick my weapon up, and I'm going to limp with my poor pulled hamstring 1 square over.
Okay.
Still in the zone of the skeleton. And then I'm going to just swing this freaking maul at him. I'm looking to
Certainly.
powderize this guy.
Certainly.
I'm so angry right now. My rage is burning.
You barely miss. Barely miss.
No!
Raz,
Stupid
you're up.
hamstring.
Back up to the top of the order.
All right. I'm gonna shoot at this guy right here. That's the
All right.
skeleton, right?
Sounds good. That's a hit.
Good shot.
Nice hit.
Always.
You do a total of 10 damage, and it basically knocks the head of the skeleton off. You know, basically as you hit it in where the, basically where the jaw is. You knock the jaw off, and it spins the head around a couple times. Clicking the jaws, and then the jaw flies off, and then the head spins off also. All
At least
right.
that's better than shooting a bolt straight through its chest, and it just goes through and hits
Yeah.
me because it's a skeleton.
Theo.
That'd be a good miss.
Looks like the only skeleton
Vicious
is up.
mockery on this last one.
All right. I will do a saving throw at -1. And that is a 5. I failed, so I will take my 1 psychic damage, and I'll have disadvantage on my next turn. Wow. Vicious Mockery when it hits